The borough coach here in 1981 advertised for disabled swimmers to represent Barking and Dagenham. So I'll have a go. I can swim a length, I'll have a go. Well, this guy asked me to swim 2 lengths, and I thought I was dying. To swim 2 lengths was amazing. This guy's a mad, you know, asking me to swim 2 lengths. And we went in for this swimming competition, and in the ladies' 100 metres, there was a GB swimmer. I was just amazed that somebody with a disability was swimming so fast and so fluidly. And it took me back really. I thought, you know, all this is going on. And, you know, I would really want to be a part of that. So I decided that if I was going to go for this, I really didn't want to lose. And once you've won, of course, that's tremendous. Once they give you that gold medal, you can't help but cry then. And I can remember sort of becoming a massive jelly on the rostrum because you're training for 4 years, you know, and you dedicate your whole life. That was the most important thing in my life. So coming back to Barking and Dagenham, everybody here was great. I was quite a celebrity for a little while. You know, if I went shopping, people would come up and shake my hand, and they followed my progress really, right from the start up to the Paralympics, and I had a wonderful homecoming.
I got into judo by my parents. My dad was a coach at a club and he done it when he was younger. I got on the mat when I was about 4 years old and started training. I was always in the judo environment, so it's kind of natural just to get on and join in as well. I train every day, and in my training I usually do some technical work, working on my specific areas in judo, and then followed by a bit of like practice fighting, which is known as randori. I won myself a European bronze medal, a Youth Olympic bronze medal, a world bronze medal, and I'm currently 4th-time British champion. It kind of feels like everything that you train for, when you win a medal, it's worth it. In the future I would like to be a full-time athlete, hopefully competing at 2016 and then 2020 as well if that's possible, doing full-time judo.
When I was about 8, I started sailing to begin with, done the London Heathrow Youth Games, and saw the canoeists at the park and thought I'd try it because I got fed up of getting hit over the head with the boom. So yeah, had to go at canoeing and carried on from there really. Mondays I normally do gym and paddling, Tuesdays is paddling and paddling, Wednesdays gym and paddling, Thursdays paddling and paddling, Friday gym and paddling, and then on the weekend I paddle both days. And I normally run every day as well. I've done, I think it was a European Cup at marathon, it was a 10k, come first in there. And then I went to the Worlds as well, at K1 500 metres, and I was 23rd. Obviously I want to compete at the Olympics, go to the Worlds and the Europeans as a senior. I want to go at both sprint and marathon, but I want to do it more at sprint because obviously it's an Olympic sport. But no, I really want to go at least make a final at the Olympics, if not medal.
Sport has always been my passion. I wanted to find that one sport that would make me go to Olympics and that had the most talent. So I tried out everything, and then one day I was playing men's football and basketball, and these wrestling coaches approached me and asked me to try out the sport. 6 months in, I was national junior champion, year in, senior champion, and then since then I've just been pushing myself all the way till I end up winning that Olympic medal. Usually I've trained 5-6 days a week, up to 4 hours to 6 hours a day, which is really intense working on top, but you know, that's the sacrifice you have to make if you want to be the best. In my sport, I've been doing it for like 4 years, 2 years seriously, and I'd say my biggest achievement is being like 2-3 times British champion and going to my first Europeans, getting within the top 16 straight away. For the future, my main goal is to make history and go to the 2016 Olympics to be, I don't know, hopefully Olympic champion. Then Commonwealth Games 2014 as well, and long term is to end up running my own wrestling school and hopefully develop the sport in the country and make it a national sport.
I got involved through my mum because she competed at 2 Olympic Games and Commonwealth Games as well, and my sister also competed in athletics, and I went down to the track at a very young age when I was about 7, but I couldn't join until I was about 10 years old. But I used to like run around, you know, on the outside of the track, really wanting to join in, so that's how I got involved really. I train 6 days a week, so I do 3 track sessions, so that's sprint sessions on the track. I do a hill running session, so up hills, and sometimes I do sand dunes, so running up sand dunes. I do weights and circuits as well. I came 6th at the World Youth Championships in the 100 metres, and I was the top European. I was the first European home, so that was very good as well. And more recently, I was the finalist at the European Under-23 200 metres, so that was good, and we won the relay as well. So all the international things are my highlights, definitely. Well, competing at an Olympic Games obviously will be the highlight. Also, well, finaling would be nice, and even better, medalling and gold. But if that's a bit too ambitious, then the Commonwealth Games as well I'd like to go to, and any other sort of massive international championships really, but definitely the Olympics is the dream.
I had to swim since I was 8 years of age because of my hip problems. The doctor thinks if I do swimming, it will help my legs, and I've started learning to swim and I really enjoyed swimming, so I carried on full time. In the mornings I start at 5:30 to 7:30. Friday night is a really one of the 2 hardest sessions at 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. It really is flat out work. And on Saturday is the worst one ever, 5:30 to 8 o'clock in the morning. And it's mainly very flat out race, about at least an hour's flat hard work. And you get gym afterwards. That doesn't help me either. Been around the world, swimming for Great Britain, for European World Champions and the Global Games, and I won loads of medals out there. Mainly gold, 33 gold out of 50 odd medals. I ranked #1 in the world for the 1500 and 800 short course and long course, and I ranked #1 in the world for 200 fly short course. I hope I'll get into the next Paralympics in 2016 in Rio, and I'll see, I don't know if I'll take it from there.